Hello, I'm EnterElysium, and welcome to an alpha look at Betrayer. And this is available on Steam now. It's a game about being incredibly colorblind. It's more of a stylistic option, really. You can see red and only black and white by default. You can change this. It's sort of an adventure game with horror elements, I guess you'd call it, set in the colonization of the New World. Right, so if we, have a look at the options now, you can change your crosshairs and stuff, you can rebind the keys, but here we go, color saturation bar. If you don't like the color, you can go to LSD, sort of levels of color, or color blindness. LSD, color blindness. It's your choice. I really do like the color blindness of monochrome with red hints. That's how it's designed to be played. They introduced a color element for people who said they couldn't or didn't like playing in the monochrome. But yeah, the keys are fully rebindable and stuff. There's audio sliders. There's a lack of video options at the moment, but it is alpha, so, that's perfectly sort of expected or acceptable for the moment. But, yeah. Now, we'll jump right in. I'll start a new game. I played a couple of hours, but I don't want to spoil anything for you of the plot that there is. There isn't much plot at the moment. It's relatively canned alpha at the moment. So load this up, and you can see we're on a beach. Our ship's been sunk, and there's loads of debris around us. Now, first of all, when you see these barrels, you're like, oh, I should raid them for apples and stuff, or whatever, if you've been playing too much Skyrim. But because I've got the default black and white and red, you can see that the top of this chest here is like a dark red, so we know that we can get stuff from this. Which is a nice way of indicating what you can and can't interact with in the environment, rather than having everything beautifully modelled and then just being like, nope, can't interact with any of that. So let's go up to this and get some more coins. Now, the economy in this game actually is kind of fun because you get loot. You picked up a silver ingot worth so many coins, and then you don't have to sell the loot to get the money to buy stuff with the money. It's just you can go up and you can barter. You can be like, oh, I'll buy this with X amount of coins worth of loot, which is nice. But this game is beautifully pretty. And look at that light there. Look at the textures. I mean, look at the lighting. Sorry, I'm just gonna... The game is absolutely beautiful. Ooh, look, red person. So, red being useful again to indicate what is important in the environment. I'm going to skip through the notes and stuff we pick up and any of the plot-related stuff, just so that I don't spoil it for any of you. This review, of course, will contain a couple of spoilers because we are doing the beginning of the mission, or the beginning of the game, but, of course, since it's the beginning of the game, there's not going to be that much you'll be missing, and I'll try and skip through what there is. Now, you've got a dagger to begin with. The game is a lot more about shooting than it is about hitting things, so the dagger's sort of a fallback option. Now, if we go up here, we will pick up the first real weapon. We get a bow! Now, there are other weapons. There is a pistol and a musket I've played around with. You get the musket not far from here. And there's also, I think you can get a longbow and a crossbow are available. I haven't had a chance to play with them. I've seen there's longbow ammo in the store. Oh, there's a guy here. Let's try and take him. He's a Spaniard in half plate. For some reason, the Spaniards on this island have been transformed into weird, possessed demon things of some kind. I don't actually know what they are, but they make weird sounds. So let's just take him out. Now, because he's wearing plate... Oh, we just got shot. That's not good. Because he's wearing plate, there's a chance that arrows will deflect off him, which is kind of nice. I like that. It's kind of, nice realistic element. But, yeah, so there is longbow ammo. That's available in one of the stores I found. So it definitely indicates that there is a longbow around somewhere, or there will be. And I've seen a crossbow in some of the screenshots. So there is a nice variety of weapons you can pick from. Now, the weapons are kind of nicely balanced. Like the gunpowder weapons, so the musket and the pistol are really high-powered. And the musket's really accurate, the pistol short-ranged. And both of them have horrendous reload times, the musket being much worse than the pistol. Which, isn't anywhere near realistic in that it took 20 seconds to reload, but I kind of like it like that. The bow and arrow, of course, being weaker than both, but you can fast-fire it, etc., so that's less of an issue. Oh, got a tomahawk now. That's another weapon you get. You get a tomahawk, which is a sort of more short-range, but really high-powered. So if we just use the tomahawk here, bam, dead, instantly, one hit. Now, tomahawks have made their way into nearly every video game recently, but, they've somewhat got a reason to be in this one. Come on, it's set in the new world at the right time. So up there you can see a fort on the hill. And another guy. I think this is the guy who gives us the musket. Ooh, beautiful grass. Right, so wait for him to stop. And 3 arrows, there we go. Let's just go pick up that musket. Yay! And there we go, we picked up silver coin value 3. So that's the loot system at work there. Now this game is made by Black Powder Games, which is an indie developer. And it's got a lot of the same developers who worked on the original Fear game. So, you know, the good one. You can definitely tell that there's sort of inspiration from the Fear games here and there. It's sort of got this tense pacing and atmosphere thing. And I really like the fact that it seems it's crept in and they've gone with the art style. I mean, those of you who watch SimCity will be a bit like... this will be a bit reminiscent of SimCity in the art style for you. But they've used the red a lot more sparingly in that only things that are interactable, and I think it works a lot better in a video game than it actually does in a movie, because in a video game you know what's important, you know things that you can interact with, rather than, of course, because there are limits in video games that you can't interact with certain things and so on, but in normal video games they don't, in normal games they just don't, tell you that. They don't somehow manage to convey that you can't interact with this or that. Like in Skyrim there'll be doors that just don't open, and there'll be some that do open. And in Betrayer, the red really works there. I think it's a brilliant use of it. Of course, if you find it hard to play with or whatever, then you can, of course, turn on the lighting. It'll be a little bit hard to distinguish what you can and can't fight, you can and can't interact with, but I think red still, you know, denotes what it is. So everyone here has been turned into ash, an ember of some kind. And let's try and interact with... There we go. Oh, nope. There we go. That's the only complaint well, the 2 complaints I have about this game, really, is that, one, it's a bit hard to interact with some of the items. So some of the interaction boxes are a bit off. Oh, here we go. This is the store. Because, of course, everyone's dead, the store relies on you giving money for produce that's just left out. The merchant leaves a note saying, "Oh, I've left my merchandise out. Yeah, leave money in the pot, and and you can take whatever you want." So we're being very honourable. It's not Skyrim where you just steal everything. So yeah, I think most things here are out of my price range, really, other than ammo at the moment. There is a pistol, of course, that you can buy, but that's way out of our price range. So let's go and hang this bell up. Bam. Now, the other complaint I have... Oh, see, there is a guy who... Well, I was about to say I lied. He's not a lie, he's a ghost. The other complaint I do have about this game is that when you die, you drop all your loot, all your cash. And I like the fact that that makes it a bit hardcore. It encourages you not to die. It's a nice incentive. However, you can go pick that loot back up. Problem is, say you die after a big fight. You've used, like, all your ammo and you die. You spawn back in the town. No money. No ammo. How are you going to fight to get your ammo back, your money back to buy more ammo when you have no ammo and you have no money to buy ammo? It's a little bit of a catch-22 situation. They need something done about that. Anyway, this is the Dark World version. Somehow ringing the bell makes you get here. And you can listen in it, and this allows you to use your stereo system to try and orientate yourself and figure out where all these sounds are coming from. Now, I think the sound was coming from over here when I listened a second ago. Let's try listening again. Somewhere down here. Now, I really do like the lighting, again, in this parallel dark world, underworld. I don't know what you'd call it. I guess it's the underworld, maybe. I know I've gone on about the graphics before, but I do really like this. The graphics are good, and the really good use of the lighting engine. Even in the parallel universe thing. Now, here we can see there's something to interact with here. Yoink. And... Oop, that was interactable. There we go. Let's try... There should be guys somewhere. Oh, wait, I think I might... realise why there aren't guys here. I think I need to go talk to someone back at the fort and then come back again. Okay, skipping quickly ahead. We're back again. I think now all I have to do is listen. Oh, there we go. Oh, crap. Missed. Missed. Oh, he disappeared. Yeah, the health is a bit of a hardcore feel to it. It definitely isn't you can tank all the hits. Now, of course, I've demonstrated the fact that I've dropped all my cash. Look, I've still got ammo on me. Let's ring that bell and go back there again. And I'll try and do better this time. When I was doing it earlier, it didn't seem that hard. I guess this is what happens when you try to record. Now running down here. Ooh, red arrow. I guess that's one that I fired and missed with. Not a good sign. Pick up my loot. Yay, 105 coins. And let's trigger off the bad guys again. Trying to get the box. It's sometimes a little bit... it is a bit picky. Right, 1. Oh crap, missed. 2. 3. 3, come... No! No! Oh, god damn it! Dodge. 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 Ah, crap. Yeah, I'm playing really badly at the moment. I think I'm just overestimating the drop-off of the arrows and I'm shooting over them, and I'm not anticipating the fire time there is. But yeah, okay, I think that's enough. Betray is definitely a solid title. At the moment, it costs $15, 14 euros, and I think it's £12. So the Americans get it about 20% cheaper. I think this is definitely one to watch. Although there isn't that much in the current alpha, I don't know if you can really justify the price at the moment. I definitely think it's something you can watch because it looks like it could be really good. Stay shiny, ready?